Quick question. Imagine if you were offered a mighty dragon to own as your own pet. But here's the catch. Turns out everyone else around you owns a dragon too, and yours is the only one that can't breathe fire. Would you take the dragon? If you said yes, then you'd be a lot like Aran, a boy from a clan named Vykran, a place where having a dragon is a requirement. And as you'd guess, his dragon isn't considered a complete package. This story starts off in the Rebellion Institute. Mr. Hamfield is explaining to the class what exactly a dragon is and how they are native to a clan in Reveldia called Vykran. He ends the class by assigning his students a task to write up a report on dragons. Oliver reasons that the best way to learn about dragons is to meet an actual Vykran, and it just so happened that one was enrolled in the senior division of their school. The next day, Oliver and his two friends, Amis and Thomas, sneak out of the school in order to meet Aran, the only known Vykran in the Rebellion Institute. When the friends try to talk to Aran, he dismisses them instantly, telling them he won't show them his dragon before they can even ask him. Oliver's friend Amis doesn't care much for his attitude, and she begins to tell him off, saying he's not the only Vykran and he shouldn't be so uptight. This doesn't seem to help Aran's mood, as he just tells her that he should find another Vykran and leaves the three of them. Professor Adeline shows up right after he leaves, revealing that she had heard the whole conversation. She tells Amis that she wasn't meant to lose her temper with Aran. She explains that Aran isn't like other Vykrans, and when they ask how, Professor Adeline decides that she'd show them. She uses her magic to separate the souls of the three friends along with hers and takes it high into the sky within an invisible bubble. She takes them to Vykran, a clan that was situated atop a mountain. Here, Oliver and his friends behold an amazing spectacle of dragons of all sizes flying around as they approach the top of the mountain. Professor Adeline brings them to a sacred place where a ritual takes place, one that's a rite of passage to every young Vykran, a bonding between human and dragon. This ritual is completed when the dragon chooses its master and seals their bond in flame. To a Vykran, the biggest disgrace would be not to be chosen by a dragon. This is because dragons have a sixth sense which sees into the soul of a person. To be chosen by a dragon means the beast has seen a quality within a person which it appreciates. This is important because a ritual bonding is believed to make a dragon which was worshipped as the perfect creature in Vykran, a mirror of its master, which means whatever quality the master possesses would be one the dragon would also possess. And so, whatever flaw a dragon had was often seen as a flaw on its master, which was why Aran's ritual was one that couldn't be forgotten. Because when the time came for his dragon to seal their bond in flame, his dragon let out a loud roar, not because it didn't want to breathe fire, but because it couldn't. A great flaw such as this on a dragon led all the Vykrans to believe that there was something terribly wrong with Aran. Oliver and his friends see this firsthand when Aran arrives atop his dragon and all the people either look away in disgust or whisper an insult towards him. Basically the Jinchuriki treatment. But despite all the whispers and heckles, Oliver notices that Aran walks through the streets with his head held high. The next day, Oliver and his friends meet up with Aran once again, but this time they aren't here to just see his dragon. Both Oliver and his friend Thomas tell him that he has nothing to be ashamed of and that he should take pride in the fact that his dragon chose him. Amis then apologizes for losing her temper and comparing him to other Vykrans. Aran thanks the three friends for their words. He goes on to tell them that her name is Noel and that he's never really been bothered by the fact that she was different. The three understand now that Aran's relationship with his dragon wasn't like other Vykrans. Rather than worship his dragon as some sacred creature which represents him, he loved Noel as a companion and owned her with pride despite her flaws. Oliver and his friends had seen many amazing things these past few days, but none as beautiful as the bond between this boy and his dragon. Well, that's the story of the boy and the flawed dragon. Be sure to leave your thoughts on the story in the comment section below. And if you like this video, be sure to like, follow or subscribe for more stories. And if you're interested in reading these stories, you can head over to my page on Wattpad and Inkit where I post all my stories, and I'll see you in the next one.